Oh boy. Oh. Oh boy. Nope, we're good. I'm freaking out about nothing. Hello, people of the internet. Everything is weird and janky, and it's all a cruel, horrible nightmare. My mic just decided to disconnect from OBS for no reason. So I spent about 20 minutes faffing with that, and here we are. Anyway. Oh god, the game doesn't pick up my controller, because I launched it without it plugged in. No, technical difficulties. This is a nightmare. I am not alive at the moment. Get me out of this hellscape. So anyway, I hate Mondays. It's a pretty normal thing to hate, I think. Especially how Mondays are screwing me over backwards at the moment. I have no idea how bad the latency is going to be with me relogging. Just going to wait for my stream on the other monitor to catch up with me here. And there we go. Load back to where we were, and yes, the controller now functions. Ho 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 ho. I can do 360. Right. Anyway. Ahem. Yes, control, you are still plugged in. Please stop having a spaz attack on top of me. So yesterday, we finished the second fight in the Grand Arena. That was against the other bracers in the competition. It was... Oh god, can I remember all their names? Kana, Grant, Kurt, and Lace, I think. If I've got that wrong, shoot me. Anyway. We were ushered into our hotel rather rudely by the guardsmen last night, and the hotel manager seems to corroborate that that's been the same for everyone. So I suppose we should just go to bed. Huh? Did you just hear something? Be on alert when we go inside. And be ready for a fight if things don't look right. Huh? I think we've got a trespasser. There might be explosives set, so be careful. Wait, you're kidding, right? I need you to do exactly as I tell you. No questions. If you'd rather stay out here, that's fine with me. No way! I'm fine, let's go inside. Alright. Oh. Looks like he got away. But that's strange. I don't get the sense that anyone's been in here. Nor does it feel like there are any traps set. You can seriously tell that kind of thing? I guess this is all that was left behind. What, a letter? Joshua breaks the seal. Tonight, at the stroke of 10, come to the cathedral. Please tell no one of this. And that's it? And what cathedral? A huge church over in the West Block? It's already almost 10 o'clock now. Well... It sure sounds suspicious, but nothing ventured, nothing gained. What do you think? Should we go for it? Absolutely not. What was that for? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Look, didn't those soldiers just say they were going to reinforce tonight's patrols? You can bet they'll be keeping a close watch on the West Block, too. Oh, right. Still, I hate to just pretend we never got it. I'll go by myself, then. Huh? It's easier for one person to stay hidden than two. I shouldn't have any real trouble getting to the cathedral unnoticed. Listen, if all I'm doing is scoping out the situation, I can handle it on my own. I just need you to stay here. Hey! Huh? I'm no less abrasive than you are. I can handle myself, and I won't slow you down. Your silver tongue is not going to work on me this time. Estelle, that's not what I meant. I know. It's not that you don't trust me. I can tell you're worried about me. Or more that you're worried for me. What are you not telling me? How can you tell when I'm keeping something from you? I'm closer to you than just about anyone, Joshua. There's nothing you can keep from me. Not for very long, anyway. I'm impressed. Huh? Alright. If you want to come with me, I won't try to stop you. It's almost 10 now, though. So we have to hurry. Oh, okay. But I want you to promise me something. If anything goes wrong, you do exactly as I tell you. One wrong move could be fatal. Okay, I promise. Let's get a move on then. Save your freaking game. So, spoiler alert, stealth mission. Boom, boom, boom. If you do get caught, then you lose bonus racer points. And if you're going for racer points, you kind of need to not do that. And this stealth section is very hard. Oh. It looks like they're patrolling. If any of the soldiers spot us, we'll probably get led back to the hotel. We need to study their movements and take whatever chances we can to get past them undetected. Okay. So, I'll just tell you now, if you pull out the map, you need to go up and around right to the east block, because everything over here is completely guarded. So when that guard is on that side, you can run over up here, and you see he doesn't come to this section. Saving a new slot. And you very quickly need to move behind that guy and come up to this area. And if you do, this area is fairly unguarded. I forget where the NPC is in particular, but there is an NPC around here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Crap, I've been found! I've got to get good seats for the finals tomorrow. I promised my wife I would. I was going to camp out at the arena, but the guards sent me home. So I was planning on sneaking my way back in hiding. Please, you guys. I'll give you this book if you keep quiet about me. And this is where you get Carnelia Chapter 10. I know I haven't covered the rest of the Carnelia chapters, but this one is particularly missable because you only get this one chance to do it. So please, for the love of Adios, grab the book. Make another fresh save underneath that. And then you want to go, we want to wait for that guy up there to go all the way over to the other side, and then we're gonna sneak down onto the court, I'm fairly sure is how you're supposed to do it. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. So that's dicey, but it's not awful as long as you time it right. I need to check where to go next. So now that we're in South Block, we just need to get to the West Block side. However, small problemo on that one. Because these guys circle the fountains, well, not the fountains, the trees that they're on. So we get to play a lovely game of follow the leader. Ah, crap. That is the hardest block to do. If you can do that, you're fine. Yada yada yada. Fixed and stationary. Blah blah blah. Safe scumming, safe scumming. Yes, these guards are blind. Yeah, there's two up there. So we have to sneaky breaky down the path. So we're gonna go under, follow it round, and then out. We want to wait for that second one to come past, and then follow him. Ah, crap. Ow! These guys don't make it easy. Yeah, stealth is weird with the camera, but yeah, it's fine. At least I think that's what we're supposed to do, because I don't think there's anywhere else you can sit. Actually, tell a lie. There might be. That might be it. Too close to his butt. God damn! Why you gotta have such good eyeballs? From the side, specifically. Side balls, if you will. And now you need to keep watch on the top section. And go. Harbour districts are blocked still, unfortunately. But hey, we made it to Gransel Cathedral. Whoa, hey! Alright, we made it! Stay focused, Estelle. I'll go in first. Stay close. Okay. I'm sorry, Estelle. I guess I misunderstood. Huh? You came after all. You. Hey, aren't you the nun from before? The one who was attacked on the scenic route? Thank you for what you did back there. I assume you got my message? That letter was yours? But why'd you do something so secretive, like just to say thanks? Ah, now I get it. It was her all along. Huh? You're very observant, Joshua. Pardon me, then. Allow me to get, more comfortable. It's Julia Schwartz. Let's go. Lieutenant Julia Schwartz, Commander of the Royal Guardsmen, at your service. It's been a long time, you two. I knew you'd come. It's nice to see you again, Lieutenant. Last time was back in Rouen, right? Yes, it was. It hasn't been that long, but it feels like ages. Hey, hold on a second. Why are you in that getup? And what'd you call us here? I'll answer your questions one at a time. First, the clothes. Zepchin Church has long had deep ties with the royal family. Colonel Richard's little conspiracy had us on the run, and they've helped us stay hidden within the city. Oh, okay. The answer to your other question, why I called you here. If you win the final match tomorrow, you'll get invited to that dinner party at the castle, right? What I need you to do is get in touch with Her Majesty once you get inside. I realize that it's a selfish request, but since we're basically fugitives, there's no way for us to make contact. So the only hope we have. Well then, this is kind of unexpected. Actually, we're participating in the competition specifically in the hopes of seeing the Queen anyway. What? Joshua explains to Professor Ross's request from Leiston. Really now? Almighty Adios, thank you for a gift most sacred. In that case, I have only one favor to ask of you. When you speak to Her Majesty, and heed her counsel... Of course, that was the plan from the get-go. The non-involvement rule still applies, even in a situation like this. We'll do everything we can. I'm grateful. Please, take this with you. What's this? Give this to the headmaid, Hilda, and she'll know that you've spoken to me. Her Majesty is probably under very heavy guard by special opsmen. But you can trust Hilda. With her, you may be able to sneak inside. Huh? She sounds like a heck of a lady. Got it. We'll talk to her. Thank you very much. Pathetic, isn't it? Eh? I was deceived, and thereby failed the one I was supposed to protect at all costs. And this happened not long after I swore that I would give my life to safeguard Her Majesty from harm. You can't imagine how helpless I feel having to depend entirely on another's help. You really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. I hate to say this, but there is a chance that we'll lose tomorrow's match. I'm certain that you'll do just fine. Spoilers, we won't. That Calvardian martial artist is extremely skilled. And you are both children of Colonel Cassius Bright. You mean you knew our dad too? Estelle, at this point, who doesn't? It's not without reason that he was known as the finest swordsman in all of the Royal Army. The Divine Blade at that. Before he retired from service, I had a chance to be trained by him when he was a martial arts instructor at the military academy. Not for him, I would not be nearly as skilled as I am. I can't believe that. Dad's never used anything except the bow staff. I guess he must have given up the sword when he decided to become a bracer. His goal wasn't to kill his enemies. He wanted to improve himself and help those weaker than he. That's why he chose the bow staff as his weapon. Or so I imagine. Really? I didn't know that my use of a staff had that kind of significance. I'm sure he'd hoped that you'd inherit that same kind of mindset. I think he'd be proud of you. Joshua. Colonel Cassius trained both of you. I have all the faith in the world that you'll win tomorrow's match. Hearing you say that almost makes me think you're right. We'll put everything we have into it. Pardon us, this is the Gransel City Guard. Due to the terrorist threat, we will now be patrolling the main facilities. I apologize for the lateness of the hour, but do you mind if we have a look inside? Crap. Quite all right, thank you. Just a moment, please, and I'll open the door. There's another door at the back of the altar room. You can get outside from there. Okay. Please be careful. Well, we managed to avoid the patrols so far. It doesn't look like there are any soldiers this way. Yeah, I'm not sensing anyone. I guess the night patrols are finally done. Let's rest for a moment here and head back to the hotel. Okay. So much is going on, it's starting to give me a headache. I'll bet. I never would have imagined it to be Lieutenant Schwartz waiting for us at the cathedral. Wait, so she wasn't who you're expecting to find there? Could it be you thinking it'd be someone you've known before? Well... Oh. Sorry. Forget I said anything. Gotta remember the rules. Stell. I won't ask you anything about before we met until you're ready to tell me. I try to be careful, but sometimes it just slips my mind. Estelle, I think you've gotten a little stronger during our travels. Huh? It's overwhelming to think about all the people around us. Each and every one of them, living his or her own life, all under this same sky. And every person you meet has a personality, and a history, and a story to tell. Every one of them is just like us, living day by day. Sometimes I just have to remind myself, and no one acts without cause. Nothing happens without reason, or a motive, or an excuse. It's only when I remember that I start to feel like I might be able to reclaim the parts of me I've lost. Joshua? I'm probably just fooling myself, tricking myself into accepting things I can't change. But even so, I'm grateful for having someone with me. Guy, Dad, but most of all, you. Joshua? So, I promise, once this whole matter is settled, and if Dad comes back safely, I'll tell you everything there is to know about my past. Really? Really. With the stars as my witness. Okay then, we have ourselves a deal. Estelle? Oh, my gloom's gone fluttering away. Because once you've told me what you've got to tell me, then I'll tell you what I've got to tell you! What? Oh wait, is this about the thing you've had on your mind? Yep. Gonna have to psych myself up for it. Psych yourself up? Is it really something so... dramatic? I mean, if it's that important, then I really don't mind hearing about it now. Absolutely not. It's a delicate matter, and timing is crucial. So, I guess this situation does feel kinda right, but still no dice. Not yet. I don't get you sometimes, Estelle. I swear, you seem like you're ready to take on anything now, all because we've got a big talk planned. It makes no sense. Of course I'm ready. Ain't no way I'm letting those guys keep me from this talk. I'm gonna show those special ops types how a touch of girl power can ruin their whole day. Ruin their... You really are your father's daughter. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You better not be comparing me to a middle-aged man. Yeah, I guess you're right. Somehow, I think we're gonna do just fine tomorrow. The will they or won't they plot thickens. Oh, yesterday was genuinely awful. I returned to the embassy overfull of spirit when those tiresome guards saw fit to stop me and cast flaming, stinking disparagements at me. They have tightened security at night, supposedly for anti-terrorist purposes. Are you two okay? Yeah, we went to bed rather early, so we didn't have any problems. And Elnon lent us something that might really give us the edge. And we got Specky to Grancel Sewers. Now that should come in handy. He's a young one, but he's got a real spark to him. He always seems to know what you need and when you need it. So, what do you say we check out the sewers this morning? The gate is just north of the arena. Well, if it's for the banquet, we could muster up one more huzzah. So, with that being said, let's book it over to the arena after I save my game. Oh boy. So boogie on down to the guild. Check the board, and there's a new request for the sewer monster. Well, I can't disagree with that. They'll have everybody in their talisman setup. So we want to get Olivier to level 32 at least before we do the arena fight today. If you didn't do it yesterday, you're going to need to do it now. Otherwise you're going to suffer a lot. There's also something we should do if you've been collecting all the Carnelia books. If we go to East Block, I'm gonna talk to Anton. There's this beautiful girl who walks by here all the time. Some days counting how many times I see her is the only way I can keep myself sane. If you call that sane! Alright. If that girl walks by here 3 times today, I'm gonna go up to her and say hi. Now I just need that book so I can pretend to be reading it while I wait for her, because girls like smart, bookish men. Right. Anton gets some weird ideas in his head sometimes, man. That's the only way to describe Anton, really. He is a reoccurring character in Trails games. I wish he wasn't. That guy standing in front of the market has been staring at me for quite some time now. Makes me very uncomfortable. So yeah, wait for her to walk by. I'm just gonna toggle turbo mode on. 2 more times. If that girl walks by here 2 more times, it means she's the one. What if she doesn't walk by again? Oh man, will she? Won't she? Will she? Won't she? So we just kind of have to sit here and wait for Anton to be done with his business. I think we should put the Wandering Man of Love in the front. This seems to be his area of expertise. Okay. 1 more time. If I see that girl 1 more time, I'll say hello to her. She's like a goddess to me. Celestial and untenable, but captivating in her beauty. Oh boy. So you notice that she's not passing as frequently as she should be. Look at me again. Maybe I'll find another route to take for running my errands. So if we follow her along the wall, she'll stop and have a speech bubble icon. That guy over there is staring at me. I can feel his eyes on me all the time. It's just so creepy. I don't want to go anywhere near him. Oh, are you braces? What a relief. I feel a lot safer with braces around. Yes! That makes 3! I've seen her 3 times now! I feel like I need to thank someone upstairs. Thank you. Thank you, goddess. Thank you to you guys. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation! Alright, time to man up and say something to her. And, huzzah. That is the final Carnelia book obtained. And when we're done with the game, I'll read through all of them and yada yada yada. All the interesting things. But, yes. The Carnelia books and most of the books in the Trails series are a reference to lore that will happen in future games or lore that has already happened in universe, but you haven't gotten to experience the story of the characters yet. Carnelia is one such book. Red Moon Rose from Trails of Cold Steel is another, yada yada yada. So if you want to get invested in the lore of the world, reading all the books isn't a bad idea. It's definitely an interesting thing to do. So, the championship's today, is it? I look forward to a quiet shift. Fair enough. I would too. So if you use sewer key B, let's get stuck in, shall we? So we enter this kind of cramped corkscrew section. Save at this point. Oh. Tapped out. So, there's a couple things that we want down here. I'm gonna start by heading left and hugging the wall, but you can head about it however you please. These are the scissor hand enemies from earlier. They are weak to all ailments. Well, not all ailments. All elements. So, boom boom.
Enjoy the show.
So just, you know, walk up, pop them. I forgot to toggle that on. Oh no. Oh. And this is why we save. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why we do it. Where are my skull pendants? There they are. So we want to get those. And now this should go off without a hitch. Just go about smacking them up. Unless you miss, because you're stupid. Yeah, hands off my man, biatch.
Let's move out.
As is the norm, Zin is a heal bot with his SP, because God knows he's never using it for anything else. As you can tell by now, the enemies are starting to pack a real damn punch. Especially with their, like, almost guaranteed chance to insta-kill. Big funny. So you want to be very careful when walking around down here if you don't have the stuff that I have equipped. Because if you don't, you're gonna feel the pain. Olivier goes up to 31. I saw everything correct, I think. That's weird. I got another notification for an item. I have no idea what it was, though. Anyway, treasure doesn't respawn. Sadly. Wish it did. Head down here, and a monster appeared. Been a while since we've seen one of these. So, this is Scissorhands, Mad Snails, which we found before, Great Moths, and Bald Egger O's. So, the initial plan here is to protect the people actually in danger of being dunged. And for everything else, there's MasterCard. They're all gonna group up on top of Zin, I assume. So I'm just gonna pop 2 white Gehennas down, and that'll eliminate the majority of the encounter. Best shot for dealing with boiled eggers is Shadow Spear, because there's not really anything else you can do for them. Olivier's white Gehenna is going to do a metric boatload of damage. Boom! Half the enemy's dead. Earthball comes up. Boom. And just like that, what I'm trying to do now is get Black Fang to go off on the extra Sepith turn. Because I want Sepith, and I want it bad. Because we need money. Olivier's still going to get hit by that, but it's not too bad. Oh! Oh, never mind. It's not. It's kind of bad, actually. Uh-oh. And boom. Monster Carapace, Juicy Bone, and Gelatin. And Gladiator Headband. So if you didn't get the Gladiator Headband from before, now you have 2 of them tangs. It's alright. It's not great, but it's alright. So Gladiator Headband strats are kind of not amazing, but it's not awful. If you put it on Olivier, you can get a metric boatload of CP from one spell, which is nice. It works very well with White Gehenna spam, if that's what you're about. But for now, I'll leave the Topaz Talisman equipped, and we'll save that for the arena. Anyhow, let's get back on the move. Boom. Boom. Dead. So follow it all the way around until you get back to the starting point, just to make sure we haven't missed anything. And if we proceed down, find more enemies. Excellent. I still can't reach, but you bet your sweet bippy Olivier can.
Enjoy the show.
Right, the other thing I should mention is that there is an accessory for Olivier and Tita that I missed, that I should probably mention, even if it's just in passing. So, the long barrel is an accessory for characters that use guns specifically, and what it does is it increases their attack range by 2 tiles. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when they're already attacking at a, what is it? 5-tile range, making them attack from 7 is a little nutty. Because they basically don't have to move. And they can just do whatever the hell they want. It's great. But problem that you might be noticing is that these boiled eggers are becoming more and more frequent as enemies, which is kind of a problem, just because of how resilient they actually are. I'm just gonna move Zin into this corner. Hard break. Shoot. And that'll do it. But yeah, those things are bulky. So taking them out might not be the simplest task in the world. Anyhow. If we follow this path down south, just use Shadow Spear on everyone that needs to murder that egg. Kill egg. Oh yeah, now's a good time to mention that Clocker being used on your main damage dealer is very cash money. Zin is unfortunately way too slow to do anything there. Gonna go for a Comet. Very nice. We rule indeed. Because school is for fools. No, it's not. Stay in class, kids. Anyway. Another monster chest. Crit Black Fango! Hop, 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 hop. Dead. We love Joshua being overpowered. Ooh. Uh-oh. Time for Olivier to solve all of life's problems by existing. Move Estelle up, just to try and entice that enemy to stay in the radius. And... boom. They are dead. They are no more. Perish.
99.
Jesus. I am really parched for, like, no reason. Holy hell. Anyway, the Hawkeye is a gun for Olivier, and it increases his strength to 100. Not something that you really notice when other characters have. Never mind. My mistake. Yeah, so Olivier might be the strongest character we have at the moment. Hawkeye's pretty good. This is what I was talking about with the long barrel from earlier. It's very strong. Especially with his, crafts. If I can... that's the wrong target. If I could show it off. So quick draw is basically... if you have a talisman on Olivier, it will be whatever element that you, have on the talisman. Which basically means that Olivier has access to, AoE magic of whatever type of talisman you give him. Which is very cash money. Just on principle.
Enjoy the show.
You can just pop out a, Orb of Doom. Very cool. Where are we going? I'm supposed to be the internet funny man, that's my line. I'm meant to know. Okay, we just went there, yep. Getting lost now. Gransel sewers are freaking huge. Alright. Great moths are weak to fire, neutral to everything else, and it's the usual case for the boiled egger. Just donk it. Just donkey punch the thing until it dies. Also, God, I have to stop saying its name because I'm gonna mispronounce it eventually, and then there's gonna be problems. Because knowing my slurring of words, it's going to get me in trouble.
That's that. Let's move out.
Okay. If we head... no! Never mind, Joshua just dodges everything like a king. Go off. Wonder Man. So I get to show off what quick draw is all about here. It's about that. You can functionally just pop out a stone impact, spiral flare, blue impact, or aerial whenever you want. Just on demand, and that is immensely helpful in situations where you are screwed otherwise. So yeah, Olivier is a very fast character. Very good. Closely balanced, we swear. 1.6k damage into that thing's face. Oh, not lucky. Oh, lucky. Whee! Just try and fight every monster at least once. For the sake of getting experience, because you're gonna need to. Anyhow, if you see the area from the other block of the sewers, we're on this side now. But we still can't seem to get over to that side. How strange. Anyway. Save, open the chest. And it's another boiled egg thing that shall not be fully named. Nothing can actually reach us before our turns start, so I'm not that worried. know I had to do it to him. Gonna, comet. Down that line. And a miss. Crap. Go for an evil eye. And pick up that Sepith bonus. Baby! Had to do some shenanigans to get the turn there, but we did it. Now, as long as that snail doesn't attack Joshua... Why do I talk? Why do I open my mouth? Ooh! Ooh! Boom. Bada-bop, boom. Pow. I'm so glad that Zero Arts Cast is not on the element table? The battle table in this game. Because, dear God, that would suck. Anyway, Cestus. Cestus is the second highest damage weapon in the game for Zin. Has 100 power also. So now Zin is going to be hitting like a freaking monster. It's just unfortunate that he's quite slow. Never mind, I'm a liar. What is his sucky stat? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it's Art Attack. My brain is melting. Just actually turning into goop, and it's going to fall out of my ears. Did we go backwards? Yes, we did. This place is a freaking maze, and I've had it. Gonna move. Boom. Bada-bop, boom. Pow. Move again. Oh, that was a hiccup. Uh-oh. No!
Enjoy the show.
Alright. Except the ones who are dead. So if we keep heading down, we reach this point. And would you look at that? Fully heal. Save. Exterminate. Oops. I may have forgotten to change something before we started this fight. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess, ladies and gents? Can you guess? Oh, it does wonders for the smooth brain. So he's just gonna kind of be stuck in there for a while. There's really nothing I can do for him. Well, these guys are vulnerable to fire. They have freezing breath, which inflicts freeze, no duh. Unfortunately, I am gonna have to give up the turn to stop Zin from chewing chodes. This is the one time you're gonna see me do this manually in this entire game. Blast! Or a blast is cool. Boom! Yeah, with the power of Cestus, my man hits. There's a level up on Estelle and Joshua, and now we're fairly close to Olivier's level up too. Exterminated the sewer monster. And there's a switch. Booga booga booga! So now we can access that area from this area. Ta-da! So the sewers are all, like, interconnected and stuff. It's funky. Anyway, I don't recall that there's anything else down here, so let's begin working our way out. We're just gonna grind until Olivier is level 32, and then we will be making our way out of here. Boom.
Let's move out.
That's gonna be painful, isn't it? Let's get to work, I suppose. Or better yet, we go track down the local Shining Pond population. Ho-ho! Fudge. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hit the panic button! Hit the panic button! Big shot. And then we'll drop a Latera. Earth will keep us safe. Anyway, the reason why Plasma Wave is so scary is because it is the highest damage art in the game, I think? The players get access to anyway. So, it's something to be feared. That much is, I can say for certain. I don't remember the exact power of it, but I know it's, big bungus. So we've gotten everything we came for here, basically. Your checklist, if you're, using a checklist for areas, you should have gotten 2 Terror Bombs, 1 Gladiator Headband, the Hawkeye, and the Cestus. And then you'll have everything. I'm gonna very quickly pay a trip to Hotel Rowan Balm for some healing, and then we will go... Actually... Got on black pepper. No. Oh well. It's expensive. Don't like it. Let's just, let me point out something funny for a second real quick before we actually go off and find the Shining Palm. You earn, 20,000, mirror from winning a tournament round, right? That's enough to buy a single jacket. That's enough to buy a coat. What kind of scamming baloney scheme are they running in this town, man? I swear to you. Anyway. We'll be off to the scenic route. So you're gonna pop on your T anklets and crest charms. Gonna be putting with the T. Change the skull pendant out for a gladiator headband. Give Zin one as well, and switch that out for another crest charm. And give Estelle a T anklet and a... Where is it? Ah, cripes. Nope, there it is. I remembered. Whee! Glam choker. Dead.
All right, we're good to go.
So the Shining Palm is on the Herb Scenic route. Boom.
Savor the victory.
So I want to head down towards that area. Brother Villa. Bop, 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 boom. Bop, boom, boom. And here we are. Music is so nice. Anyway. That stove plant is gonna die. Woo! Spicy. And that one's gone too. They spawn at one of the junctions in the middle. I'm just not sure which. Unfortunately, that path is closed. I ran into this one without thinking. Don't even bother fighting a Dial if you can avoid it. Those things are not worth at all. They give like no EXP and they can wipe your poutine. How are these things even, like, fly walking? Flighting? No. Flying. God. Even my brain's becoming mush. Rather. Which section do they spawn in? Oh, God. This is the problem with the area being so big. You just get lost. Oh, hey, the Royal Villa. Oh, damn. Poopy. Well, at least it's not completely blocked like it was before. That's a bonus. Oh, boy. It's the figuring out where it is that's a pain in the bum. Boom, boom. But this is assuredly the fastest method of actually leveling, because every other method sucks. It's on the path somewhere. Where is you? I guess we just keep running along every section until we find it, really. I was thinking of having a warning for having a shorter stream. Hahaha, no. Why would such a silly thought even cross my mind when I need to level? Could have done a bit of leveling off camera, I guess, but, you know. It is what it is. That was way too close. Poor comfort. I do not appreciate being sassed upon. I've seen it somewhere, and now I have not, and I feel dumb. There. Now we will be sure to not miss it if we actually do find out where it is, because we can see with the eyeballs. Now we've got business. So, this is basically going to be my life for the next 10 minutes. You can probably skip ahead if you're watching the VOD. I'll make a point to strangle the next shining palm I find. Just look at that freaking thing. It is huge. Jeebus. Okay, come on, game. I need this. How are these things on the road? How do people live with this, man? Ridiculous. The Mars Sparrow. Well, let's check the bestiary. Bestiary. Please, brain. Did we, find out the cat yet? We did not. Die, kitten. Oh, nope, it's the war bat. It just looks like a cat for some reason. Why? For what purpose? Just to confuse me? Befuddle the mind? The fortunate thing is that the risky elements are active in this area, so you can get damage bonuses and stuff. Oh, not damage bonuses. Bonus CP. So if you need to farm for it and just don't have access, then or to tomato sandwiches, or don't want to waste them, this is the only place you can really do it. God, that EP cut 3 is schnasty. I wish I had one more. But, you know. I don't want to sit here forever. Where the hell is this enemy? No! Oh, that's so bad. If I kill the Nial with a death blow, I'll stay. Well, I need the Sepiths. The hands are kind of tied on that one. I can cast an art before it can move. Boom! Dead. Barely. I thought I hit the run button for a second. I was going to be pissed. Quick draw. Oh no! You see, this is the problem. This is why I don't like Nial. The babies. Kill, kill, kill. Fudge. What the hell do I do? please, tastefully die.
We're finished.
Hop, hop, hop. Please kill. Yes! No!
Oh, sorry.
God damn it. She's gonna get up and die again immediately, isn't she? Never mind. Oh god, somebody kill it, somebody kill it, somebody kill it. Kill it!
Piece of cake.
You see what I mean? How it's not worth it. It's really not. You just smoke grass, eat ass, and die. It's one way of putting it. Where does this thing spawn? I'm genuinely going to look this up in a minute. Because I don't want to sit here for, like, another half hour and then realise, oopsie doopsie, I'm looking in the wrong locations. Right, I'm just going to bite the bullet and look up where it is, because I don't want to... Rage. Okay, yeah, it's annoying. What are you gonna do? They spawn at one of the T-sections. Which T-section, though? I'm not entirely sure. Also, get me out of here. Because there's like 8 different T-sections in this freaking place, so... I suppose I'm just gonna have to check them all, connect 4. Although shortening down the radius that we're searching certainly helps. Unless I run into a dying dial and die, because that's unfortunate. Well, those are the only T-section-like things I can think of, so I'm gonna run back up and down between these spots. Until something comes up. You stay in that corner, sir. Oh, great. So the area that I have to patrol is between, like, 2 dying dials. Beautiful. You know you love it. Woo! That one was coming straight for me. You think they'd spawn in after about 20 tries, but no. Misery. Nope. Where the hecking heck? At least the radius I'm looking in has been shortened. can only make this so entertaining. Oh, no! I mean, I have a strategy outlined for the Grand Seal Arena. I'm just not confident that it's gonna work at this level. Because I need a craft that Olivier gets in one level. And, you know, oopsie doopsie. In my infinite wisdom, I did not plan my leveling properly. But oh well. It's what we call freestyling. If freestyling is involved in panic. A lot of panic. Get me away from the thing. Trials in the Sky FC is such a good game. If only I could actually find the things that I want. God damn. But, you know, I guess it's just because RNGesus hates me. I have done something invariably to piss him off. He's not happy. Maybe I should shorten the search a little more, because that looks like the most cross-section thing I can see. I'm just gonna walk in, walk down, walk back up. And hopefully, we'll find the little bugger. Nope. Because this section looks like a cross. It's got an up, a down, a mild left, and a right. It's as close as we're gonna get. I should take more formal notes, you know? I don't like these enemies. Not very nice. Right, well, on the topic of being stuck in GBJ, the music here is nice at least. That's one comforting thing. You know, that's the... Well, that doesn't help much. Apparently, they're meant to spawn in the center of the cross, so, you know, I'm just getting really unlucky, apparently? I don't know. Also, Dial. Get away! Leave me alone! Stuff off! As it were. Get out of my way! Oh, Christ. It's gotta be that, right? We've been here for 15 minutes. I haven't found a single one. Game! Stop. Oh, man. This is painful. Nope. Apparently it's in the center of the thing, but I don't know. Where the hell? Ah! Maybe they're just scared of Olivia and that's why they're not showing up. I'm scared of the bunny bard. Genuinely gonna have to pull up a freaking... Again, with the finding of the Shining Palms. Why? Please hurry up. This is embarrassing. Everybody's just like, oh, it's where the road splits. It's where the road splits. Is it? Is it really? I can't find it. Save my life. Ay, 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 man. Ay, ay, ay. This is getting embarrassing. Oh, God. Right. Let's give this a look. It is... well, this is getting more and more hopeless by the minute. Well. Christ. My face is bright red at the moment. Oh, jeez. This is not how I wanted today to go. Can we get CP up on everybody who needs it and then just leave? Effective immediately. Great. Excellent. I love it. Beautiful. Adios, if you're a real god, please give me a freaking sign. Send me a shining palm. I just want one. One is enough. I don't need two. Just too much. Too much. Much too.
That's that then. Let's move out.
I don't know. I'm grabbing at straws here. 25 minutes inside of a freaking jungle. I am losing my mind. David Attenborough with a hat. It's the one distinct difference. Honestly, bugger it. Been sat there for long enough. I'm tired of waiting, and if I'm tired, then you're probably tired as well. So, if you're back with us from the VOD time skip, or VOD time skip I say as if I edit these things, I'm experiencing great pain at the minute, ladies and gentlemen, but it's fine. Let's see if... can rest first, and then we'll go to the arena and get the plot done, because the stream will take over 2 hours. And if I don't get level 32 in that arena, then I'm just gonna have to, you know, suck it up and go grind in my own time, because Jesus Christ, this is awful. Baby Jesus in a manger. Oh, crap. We need to turn the monster request as well. I am bad at this whole, like, playing the game thing, huh? Anyway, job's completed. Nice. And we get 8 bracer points. Brings us up to 306. So, with that being said, bracer points should be 306 out of 354. Should have 69 jobs finished. Let's see about the setup that we need for this. Give me uno momento. That's taking the mickey after everything I've done already, but, you know. You want to head over to your arena. Now, if you're a smart person, you grinded Shining Palms way earlier than I did, and you have Ooga Booga access, but I don't, because I suck. So you want T-anklets, oh, not T-anklets, you want skull pendants, and crest charms. If you don't have access to a crest charm for one reason or another, the alternative is what is it? It's feather brooch. Feather brooch. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, so I'm not even gonna try. But anyway, you want a feather whatchamacallit, because faint is the major annoying thing. Grail Locket and Gladiator Belt on whoever your main DPS is. Mine is Joshua, but yours can be whatever. It's perfectly fine. Zin deals more damage, generally, so if you want to put it on him, that also works. Especially because he's a freaking tank, but... make any last-minute preparations that you need. Save the game. Look at the time cap. I was there for 40 minutes. God. Oh, the pain. Anyway. I'm gonna get the specialty ice cream. Get Estelle up to 100 at least. Save again. And in we go. Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note that tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of today's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? I'm as well prepared as I can be. Just us versus Lieutenant Lawrence and his cronies. Oh boy. Well, it actually is a pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. But that was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was a man's only source of entertainment. Interesting. I guess that would explain the size if there were circus animals in here. I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an Imperial Opera House, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you Imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little early, though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So, why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while then? Works for me. We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. Well, what new turn of events is this? I thought for sure that you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from these matches. But today, they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, huh? But, are they ready for the feelings that well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Haha, such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. Something wrong? You feeling alright? I'm okay. I just got chills all of a sudden. Like someone is talking about us, or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. So again, we're just going to be using the backwards defensive positions, because we really should be. Oh, they're all here. What the hell is wrong with Kurt? From yesterday? No, from an accident he had about 3 months ago. Screwed up on a job and messed himself up. That's not good. Doctor said it wasn't shock, but offered no other explanations as to what it could be. Wow, what a story. You're still okay to participate in the match, even in that condition? Physically, there is nothing wrong with him. Let take shape and remember what happened. You're starting to look better. Well, there's the excuse. We only beat him because he was handicapped, and we didn't even know it. Opponents are tough. You sure you take him on no sweat? Break leg out there, and we'll be cheering for you. Amazing. Ralph did actually make it. Hid in my bushes and waited for the soldiers to leave. Ah, that's nice. Hello, Dick. Relay. Troy. There's a lot of weird named characters. Oh! Alba managed to make it. Sorry. Estelle! Joshua! Professor? You came to watch us? But of course, you've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together enough mirror for the ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. The museum director had some fun business to attend to, and he couldn't make it today. And I am here in his stead. You should have guessed you'd never be able to get in here out of your own pocket. Huh. Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here, and here I am. I'll be shouting your names for sure. Knock 'em dead, you two. You bet we will. Thank you, Professor. Hey, Estelle, you did it! The final fight! It's so exciting! Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. Oh, don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see. Oh, I guess they would be. Dorothy, I think you're some kind of savant or something. I guess another thing we could do is see how Duke Donnan's doing in his private room. Nope. Isn't this the wrong room? I'm pretty sure our room's on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah. Well, boo to me for wanting to see things. Estelle, Joshua, is that you? Mayor Klaus! What brings you here? It's good to see you both again. Rezard told me that you'd been gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time since we last met. Thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself, really. But you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Master Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see. Well, I won't let you young folk beat me just yet. So, I hear you two made it all the way to the championship in the big martial arts competition. Maybe a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Roland for that? No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at Gransel Castle. I only arrived in Gransel this morning. Came by way of an airliner. No way! I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Donnan, right? Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here. This lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me I was invited to this dinner party. One guess as to who that was. Yeah, it had to be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of the travelling sort, so I didn't have much of a choice but to come here by myself. Aw, she's not here? Pardon me, Mr. Mayor. There is a chance that we may also be attending that dinner party. Oh? Oh, I see. Well, that explains it. Hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty has taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel quite so awkward. So that just means you'll have to try that much harder to win. You bet. We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm going to find myself a seat then. Best of luck to the both of you. I can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party too. You think Mayor Maybell will be there as well? It seems likely. There'll probably be a lot of influential people in attendance. Oh well. We just need to focus on winning our match, and then we'll see everyone there. Sounds good. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. Oh, they're in attendance as well. Looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Indeed. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete? Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like the capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can one do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Olivier Lenheim? I doubt he's worried about that. Looks like it's starting. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition's full contact matches. This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. It all culminates right here and now. Which team will seize ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this championship match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvin Republic, captain is Zin. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army, Intelligence Division Special Forces, captain is 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, we're up. Finally. I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. The tears or laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. So, let's get in there and let's get into it. Wish I could have come better prepared, but you know, it is what it is. Everyone we've fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. That and this half team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'll be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been reading up on them. Good. Now stay focused, and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, what are those guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I have you know I'm considered very attractive to women. 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. Heh. And to you. Hey, don't let that talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We now begin the final match with the martial arts competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Adios be with you. Ready? Begin! Welcome to the first official playing of Silver Will in the series. Silver Will, no matter what form it takes, is a banger of a track. I believe the violin and the soundtrack speak for itself, so let's get started, shall we? The Special Ops soldiers are immune to poison, petrify, mute, blind, faint, and death blows, so those aren't going to do much. However, there is one key thing that I didn't mention. Confusion. With that being said, I'm sure you can imagine how this is going to go. Lieutenant Lawrence is immune to freeze, petrify, seal, faint, and death blow, also immune to taunt. The Special Ops soldiers are not immune to taunts, however. So what I highly advise doing is Chaos Branding Lawrence, if you can. And having the Special Ops soldiers fight amongst themselves for a while. Lawrence will absolutely destroy them if you manage to get the confusion off. Oh. Boom. So. With Zin, I'd distend immediately. You're just gonna want the power boost. So between Lawrence and the other confused guard, we should be alright. Shadow Weaving is gonna hurt, though. So what you want to do is confuse all the, special ops soldiers and have them fight each other. And then you want to set yourself up and just go completely nuts. As you can see, they're just kind of off in their own la la land at the minute, which gives us some more time to prepare. We basically want to group everybody up as close together as possible. And just farm for everything we can. While the special ops soldiers are attacking each other, I would recommend getting a clock up EX on Olivier. And just spamming whatever high powerful arts you have on Lawrence. Use Lawrence. And Earthwalling on Xin is probably the best option. Yeah, this fight is freaking difficult, so if you don't get it on your first try, I wouldn't worry. These guys are insanely strong for this point in the game specifically. But with a setup like this, you should be fine. With clock up on Olivier, he should get turned before any real problems arise. So yeah, we'll just drop white Gehennas on everything else. That's about all you can do. One down. Get another Earthwall pending. Get Hellgate dropped on top of Lawrence. Lawrence won't revive any of them, but they will revive each other. So grouping them up like this is probably the best method of dealing with them that I can think of. Also, leaving them confused so they attack each other, so they won't revive each other on purpose, is big brain. Lawrence is unconfused, but Joshua is just too damn fast. We want to prioritize taking down the special ops soldiers. Xin is just strong enough to dome this guy. Alright, now it's just us and Lawrence. Lawrence will cast Earthguard and Tyrrell to heal himself. So if he starts casting an art, you want to use Hard Break with Estelle to stop him from casting. In addition to all of that baloney, he is just immensely defensively strong. So spamming Shadow Spear with your arts casters is the only way you're going to be able to beat him. Because his physical defense is really high. Gonna Earthguard on Joshua. Fuck up the X on Olivia to get his speed back up. Lawrence is gonna Tyrrell himself. Which is, you know, really annoying. Because he effectively wastes 2 of your turns, but it is what it is. And he will just spam the hell out of it. Smithing with Zin is also a way to inflict confuse. I believe when he's confused, he won't use arts, which is just nice. Because it stops one of his really annoying attacks that just cucks you, for lack of a better term. Unfortunately, he is very fast, which can make this fight a pain in the butt. But yeah, Zin's gonna heal himself when he needs to with Composure. And then we'll probably set up another Earth Wall on his next turn. Gonna Evil Eye. Get another Shadow Spear. So this fight at this point is basically just a rinse-repeat. You can see he goes for Earth Guard there. Use the Stealth turn to get rid of it. Cast Chaos Brand again with Olivia. Oh god, this fight is... The theme is so cool, but it's so long. Jesus, the damage. It's a little nutty. Earthguard. This is what I meant earlier in the playthrough when I said late game Trails in the Sky is just spam Earthguard. And Earth Wall. Because they are really freaking powerful. Just, it's probably the reason why guarding was split in oh god, I don't remember which game split it, but one of the games split magical and physical reflection, and this is probably why. Uh-oh. Okay, that is the scary part of this fight. The Lawrence Shadows are weak to everything, but also extremely strong physically. He basically just spawns a clone of himself that will absolutely doink you. I recommend you leave killing the clone to Zin. But also don't forget to impede Lawrence if he's casting anything. Here they come. Now that he's low on HP, he will just spam this attack. Alright, it's time to see if we meet the damage. Big damage, big damage, big damage. Okay. Now we just want to pump as much damage as possible into Lawrence. Come on! Big money! Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
Let me show you the true essence of
There he goes. Woo! And it's fitting that Joshua gets the final blow here.
You're finished.
You're finished. Hop, hop.
Not bad.
Yeah, if you kill the main Lawrence, the shadows disappear too.
We're good to go.
If you let that fight get out of hand, it is miserable. But we won. Woo. Huh. We're beaten. Yahoo! We won. We really won. And I'm exhausted. Now the winning team will be blessed with a few words from Duke Dunan. Representing the team will be Zin Vathak. Please come forward. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I'm the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. Ha ha ha! I see. I like you, Zin. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and an invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Received 100,000 Mira. Adios, shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. Haha, an interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed ashamed. Come now, Amalthea. You needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the Intelligence Division not to put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. I see. His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwartz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Haha, surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength, after all. I don't think that quite highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt I would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. And I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And about the only person I could see being able to fight on you on equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Grancel Castle. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble. But sir... Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I am certain I will be able to guide you to our destination within the next few days. Excellent. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom. And even if I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious tomorrow. Well. He's a nutter. Heh, now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yeah, I think we got lucky. Even now it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they set up rooms for us. Ah, most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way in uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining. The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me, my mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? It's getting on your... Aw, gross. It's good to see that you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Olivier. Ha ha ha, indeed. Let us be off then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Well, fancy meeting you here. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come now, my dear Mueller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such an ill-tempered expression. After all, is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling! Is it just me, or do you recognize that uniform? Yeah, looks like Imperial military to me. He looks like he could be tough one to take in a fight too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Mueller. I was just recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this wax job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room in the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Now where was I? From the looks of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Olivier? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Oh, perish the thought. No, rather I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? But okay, fine, what's done is done. Now though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Eh? Please do wait a moment. We've all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, huh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. Truly you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party's been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually feel kind of bad for him. Is it really that big a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. Ah, but how lovely a thing is true friendship. Such warmth and affection as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is. But try to picture this. A dinner party, populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance, an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen... My beautiful, gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Olivier, but he does kinda have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? What? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Olivier. Please, Mueller, hear me out. I'm sorry that I didn't say anything before, you know, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Is this really okay? I can't say I like it, but the facts are the facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh well, I guess you're right. Let's go get our stuff together and go to Grancel Castle then. With all of that being said, that will do it for this week's part of Trails in the Sky FC. With all of that being done, I'm so glad we got the Lawrence fight out the way. That sucked. Right. I suppose I will, you know, do the traditional outro shtick. So, thank you for watching the stream or the VOD if you hopped in at any point in time. The viewership is appreciated. And, well, stay safe until we meet again. See you next week, and bye-bye.